Now within GeoClerk, there's a handy browser extension to enable you to kick off a spatial search from any of the Geological Survey's mapping tools, and that's for the states across Australia or for the provinces where we have databases for Canada. Now to do that, you need to install the browser extension, which is the subject of another help video. But once you've done that, you'll see the little GeoClerk icon in the Task Manager toolbar up here in the top right, and that works for Chrome and Edge. So to kick off a spatial search, firstly you need to be within the mapping tool of choice. So I'm going to show you how to do that for Saskatchewan. So I'm going to open up the mapping tool. I'm going to just click on the GeoClerk browser extension. It tells me I'm not in a mapping website at the moment, but if I click down the drop-down list, I can see I can go to GeoAtlas for Saskatchewan and open that up. Now, some of these mapping tools take a little bit of time to open up, add the layers you want to be able to determine what area you want to zoom into and the rest. So I've opened up one previously and zoomed a little bit into the area around Lake Athabasca and added some layers for mineral dispositions and deposits and that sort of thing to give you an idea of where we are. Now to kick off the spatial search, it's simply a matter of zooming into the area that you want to search and then click the browser extension, which will kick off a search for the area that is shown by the map extent. So right now that's a little bit broad, so let's just zoom into an area. So I'm going to zoom in there. It takes a little bit of time for the system just to redraw the map, but basically once you've got zoomed into the area that you're interested in, you just click the browser extension. That will then show you the map extent in this little view area here that you're going to perform the search over, and then you click Search GeoClerk. You can add some keywords in if you want to cut down the search by keyword a little bit, or you can do that later on. So I'll click Search GeoClerk, and that will pull back all of the images from all of the documents that intersect with that area. So very straightforward. Now one thing you can do from here is to save that shape to your shapes list. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to call it Saskatchewan area and save that. And the reason you might want to do that is that when you perform a search like this, the ordering of the results is not by spatial relevance. But if I save that shape to my shape manager and then go down to my list to find that shape, if I perform the search from here, then the results will be ordered by spatial relevance. So I'm going to get the most important results hopefully first. Just give it a couple of moments to work out spatial relevance, which is why you need to do it this way, because GeoClerk in the background is now calculating that spatial relevance for the shape. So now I'll click search, and now the results will be ordered by spatial relevance. So if I click on the spatial button for the first one, you can then see that it's wholly within the area that we searched. So very straightforward to perform a search straight from the Geological Survey mapping tool, especially if you're used to working with those tools. But then if you want the ordering of the results by spatial relevance, save the resulting shape, re-perform the search, and that'll be exactly what you need.